As we head into week 4 of the high school football season and get into conference play, teams start to turn it up a notch. 2 teams that will be fighting for the top spot in the Three Rivers Athletic Conference meet up on Cherry Street on Friday night, and that caught the eye of the pigskin professor.
The Findlay Trojans are heading to Cherry Street to take on the Central Catholic Fighting Irish. And you know, when it's week 4, can't believe Labor Day falls in week 4. It is still awfully green outside and kind of warm, but you know that those autumnal colors are coming and crispness is in the air. And what that means in the track is somebody is going to stand claim to taking on Central Catholic, the Findlay Trojans. Youth is taking over with last week's insertion of Ryan Montgomery into the quarterback position. A dismantling of the Bowling Green Bobcats. Montgomery was brilliant. 90% completion rate, 200 plus yards, 4 touchdowns. He's athletic, can make big plays, and the receiving core of Ireland, Roth, and Roth is even more dangerous. A moment, Max Roth stepping aside shows what senior leadership is all about, as the Findlay Trojan offense is not made stronger necessarily by him leaving the quarterback position, but by becoming a wideout and creating an athletic troika of Roth, and Ireland. This is something that Findlay can hang their hats on. Having talked about Mr. Montgomery and his offers, Tennessee, Michigan, and Penn State have sort of started the process. Still got a long way to catch up on big brother Luke. Central quarterback Tawan Clark is already one of my absolute favorites. He has poise, a deft touch with his left arm, the ability to be an absolute dual threat, extending plays, and also creating chunks of yardage. But what I saw against Cleveland Benedictine absolutely moved me. His physical and mental toughness was something to watch. Harassed by Benedictine throughout that game. Clark is an absolute leader, and Central Catholic is rolling with a crisp, clear 28-point victory over Olentangy Orange in week 3. Clark threw for a couple touchdown passes, 240 yards, and ran for another one. This kid is absolutely legitimate, so I love the quarterback position this Friday. Central offense, I talked a lot about Clark, and he's going to be the absolute key. But that Central Catholic running attack has been the ticket to success for years for them. Josh Watson is a fire plug of a running back. He can handle the ball 25 to 30 times a game. And running the rock is what gives Central an absolute chance to win a state championship. That offensive line gains experience with each snap, gains experience with each game, and to have Watson picking the holes and attacking, and Clark being that second-headed monster in the running attack, Findlay's defense must come to play. One little note that I would take a look at is Ben Ireland. He's one of the best wideouts in the region, and he's had a very quiet start to the season. A lot of that's been from defenses bracketing and putting a man and a half to 2.5 men on him, taking him away from the Findlay offense. It's allowed Justin Roth to make huge plays as a wideout. Max Roth able to step in as well. I don't see that as a problem this week. Get a look at Mr. Ireland, because I don't think that's Central Catholic's DNA to go with gimmicky defensive secondary play. So it's an opportunity for Ben Ireland and the 2 Roths to make some big plays. But when that defensive secondary plays tight, it's because they are bringing 5, 6, and 7 kids up front. So be ready to throw, match Central's vigor, and this is a great opportunity for Stephen Adams and his Findlay Trojans as they get a chance to knock off the champ early. Good luck to both teams. Stay healthy.